Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted Wonderland reaction. We are checking out the second Octagonal. No, I don't need a break, man. I do not need a break, YouTube. I do not need a break. We're checking out the second Octagonal ceremonial robes vignette. This is for Jade, and it's titled "That Is Unfortunate." That could mean anything. That could mean that is unfortunate. You now have to die. Two. That is unfortunate. We made a mistake. It could mean anything, but I'm very excited to get into this. I'm already excited to see Jade and Floyd more. I really want to know more about them, man. Just like I want to know more about Azul, but mainly I want to know more. I want to know more about their dorm. So I'm very excited to check this out. But with that said, I'm very excited to get into this. But as always, if you want to see my reactions to Twisted-Wonderland Early Access, you can check it out on Patreon in the description down below. We are now like 3 or 4, if not 5 reactions ahead over on Patreon. So make sure you check it out over there. But with that said, shout out to Songstress Studios once again for the vignette. The link to the original will be in the description down below. Make sure you check it out over there. Give it a like. Then come back here and give this video a like and subscribe and the notification bell. Patreon, as I said, down below. Leave a comment down below. Engage with the video. And with that said, let us check out Jade's ceremonial robes vignette. That is unfortunate. Ceremonial robes 1. That is unfortunate. Jade Leech. Damn. They're not helping his case. A few days before orientation. Jade, I believe I told you to create a special menu for Maelstrom Lounge geared towards our incoming freshmen. Okay, cool. Smart, man. That's smart, actually. That actually is really smart. Damn. I mean, they're all business-like, but that's smart. They know how to adapt. Gotta give them that one. You did, which is why I devised one that would allow them to talk freely as they... Yeah. Are you daft? Here we have an influx of new customers you want to let out occupy tables for great lengths of time? Damn. That's mean, man. Don't call him daft. He's trying his best. Please revise it immediately to feature cuisine that will fill them up in the least amount of time possible. Damn. I mean, that's smart. But come on, man. Come on. Let them have some fun. I will say, though, it was interesting to learn from Azul's that apparently all 3 of them can shapeshift. Didn't realize that one. That's pretty cool, though. At least maybe not shapeshift, but they can go into eels and stuff. I had not considered that. My apologies. Cool. It only requires a few seconds of thought. I expected much. Damn, bro. Cut him some slack, man. House wardens have an entire sea's worth of work to do in preparation for orientation, you know. Please try not to waste my time. Fair. That is fair, man. You know, something that I do find interesting, it's actually really fascinating to see how the different house wardens handle orientation and stuff like that. Like, there's Leona, Azul, and Riddle. Like, it's so interesting. Like, Riddle, he's serious, but he has no problem relying on Trey. Readily will rely on Trey and by extension Cater. Whereas Leona, he's more go with the flow, more just like things that to bother and get over with sort of thing. Azul here, he's very strict, business-like about it, which is just fascinating to me. Very fascinating. I suppose I should go reconsider the menu and... Hey, Riddle. Hey, Riddle. How you doing, man? Love to see you. Hello, Riddle. You have a rather intense look about you. What is it you require? I heard mere moments ago the house wardens are exceptionally this busy time at this time of year. Yeah, damn. Yeah, you did hear that mere moments ago. That's exactly what I was looking for you. Please do something about... Oh! Okay. That explains a lot. I had the thought, but I didn't want to be wrong, so I didn't mention it until now. But okay, so this is technically kind of a follow-up to when Riddle had asked Jade to do something about Floyd. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. You know, I'm aware now that some vignettes do follow up after others. And I was at the first interest, I was interested, but I was like more curious about checking out them like with it like continuity in perspective. But instead, I've opted to just go dorm by dorm like I've been doing, and then just hope I remember what happened. For me, it's just easier to remember that. To just do it dorm by dorm instead of going back and forth. Do something about Floyd, man. And people ship Floyd and Riddle, if I remember correctly. What do you mean done with him? He is interfering with Hearts Labule's welcome party preparations. Damn. Yeah. We must ensure that every detail is in line with the Queen of Hearts' laws, and yet, yeah. Fair. That's fair. That's valid, Riddle. At this rate, we will never make it in time. Damn. Poor Riddle, man. He's stressed. Oh, Goldfishy. Where you at? Goldfishy, bro. If that's an Octagonal house warden, I charge you with keeping an eye on him. Damn. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough, man. Now, Riddle, you gotta run. That is, if you don't want anyone to lose their head. Valid question. I mean, valid threat. Understood. I would hate to trouble the other dorms. Cool. Oh, and he just ran like that. Oh, Jade, have you seen Goldfish? We were having such a great time together, but then he up and vanished. Boy. Goldfishy, though. Is that a compliment? Or wait, do eels eat goldfish? Because I'm now taking into account the fact that he's apparently an eel. Okay, was he human first, then eel, or was how? I'm not even gonna get into that right now. But where's your tie, man? I mean, you look better without the tie. But where's your tie, man? Then he up and vanished. Please leave him be, Floyd. Riddle is very busy at the moment. Yeah, he is. That's right, Floyd. Leave him be. And you play with me. I got nothing to do, so I'm bored. Damn. So basically, we learned this last time with Azul's, Vignette, and Ruggies. You don't want to let Floyd be bored. Good to know. We're reminded once again, Floyd being bored is not a good thing. I believe Azul asked you to help prepare for the coming rotation. Are you feeling alright? Maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, you want me to clean up the lounge or something? Can't be bothered. Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, I don't blame him. I am very much like Floyd in that I don't like doing things that don't don't interest me or that bore me. It's just how I am. But at the same time, damn, man. That is unfortunate. Already he's saying his thing. Damn. You're more of a sweat the small stuff kind of guy anyway, so you should do it for me. Damn. I mean, fair. That is fair, honestly. If I were Azul, I'd be like giving them jobs that suit both of them, each independently. Like, Jade is probably a sweat the small stuff kind of guy, like Floyd says. So maybe having him do the cleaning would be the smart thing to do, and have Floyd do the more. He probably knows how to get people's interest. Maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to defend Floyd here. Bye. Bye, Floyd. No rest for the wicked, huh? Fellow vice captains, vice house wardens. Trey, how long have you been staying there? Valid question. Since a bit before Riddle grabbed you. I wanted to talk to you myself, but couldn't find a good time to cut in. Damn. Fair enough. Even if he wasn't in mind, it wasn't right of him to dump more work on your already loaded plate. Sorry about that. Damn. I mean, yeah, I get where Trey's coming from, I do. But at the same time, it is kind of Jade and Azul's responsibility because Floyd is a member of their dorm. And they are kind of in charge of Floyd and everyone else. So I see where Trey's coming from. I get it. But at the same time, it is kind of their responsibility so the dorms don't interfere with each other like this. Why are you apologizing? Yeah, valid question though. I guess I feel guilty for not stepping up to the plate as Vice House Warden to cool him off. There you go, Trey. That's you. Is it a Vice House Warden's duty to regulate his House Warden's emotions as well? No. But it is Trey's duty, I guess. As far as Trey is concerned, it's his duty. If so, I am myself no failure for making Azul so angry with me. Damn. And I think you're doing a bang-up job. Yeah, you're both doing fine. Honestly though, they are both doing fine. It's just unfortunate. Timing. It is an honor to receive such praise from you, hell yeah. I don't recall ever giving you cause to regard me so highly. In fact, we've already spoken, damn. Earlier, you predicted that Riddle would come to me, Floyd's brother, and you attempted to head him off, correct? Yeah? I guess, yeah. That's some quick wit as far as I'm concerned. You're worthy of being Heart's-Obule Vice House Warden. Damn. That's right, keep glazing each other, man. That's fine. You both deserve... Trey especially needs to be glazed even more. Haha, you got me. Good intuition. Hell yeah. I just happened to notice is all. Hey, that takes that. You have to notice stuff like that. Don't be so humble. It's not a crime to speak your mind every now and then, you know? Yeah. That is true. It's not a crime. In most places, it's not a crime. I've been watching you for a while, and it seems to me that all you do is listen to what Azure Floyd... Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. That does seem to be the case. Doesn't it stress you out to always have to choke down your own opinions? Damn. I mean, it probably does, but also Jade might just be used to it at this point, that he doesn't really register that it's stressing him out like that. Maybe? But damn, man. Are you trying to give me advice as a fellow house warden? Vice house warden, yeah? Yeah, he is. Something like that, I suppose. Trey is such a good guy, man. I see we're both saddled with egocentric companions and suffer from their whims. Yeah, you kinda do, yeah. Kinda do suffer. Yeah, knew it. You secretly think they're self-centered, right? Yeah. Makes sense. If you don't want to do something they say, just turn them down. Tell them what you really think. Yeah, exactly. And if they have a problem with that, walk away. Leave. Beat them up, I don't know. Yeah. A vice house warden isn't the house warden's servant. You should do whatever you want to do. Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Thank you for your counsel. Hell yeah. I'm glad these two get along. I like seeing them together. It's fun. I prefer seeing Trey and Riddle together more. I just love their dynamic so much. But, yeah. What'd that say again? It said something hallway. Ceremonial Robes 2, that is unfortunate, J Leach. Interior hallway, that's what I said. Okay. This year has hardly begun, and it's already a mess. I can't believe some odd familiar rampages all over the place and ruined orientation. Damn. Man, Grim just can't catch a break. Everyone's talking shit about him, man. Poor Grim. Grim's adorable. Don't be mean. Well, at least everything quieted down thanks to you. Everyone's grateful, I'm sure. Yeah, in their own way. Good job, bro. All I did was adhere to the rules, as should be expected. I mean, yeah. But it's easier said than done for some people. Azul was the real orchestrator of its capture. He used me to... Damn. Azul, the new dorm members have gathered in the lounge. I believe we should make haste, yeah? We should. Get the lead out, boys. Damn. Very well. Speaking of which, there he is. I would like to avoid him at all costs, so let us slow our pace. Valid. I'm blaming Riddle. Yes, of course. It looks like he's returning to his dorm, same as us. Yeah. So what are we going to do in the lounge anyway? So that's the question. The house warden will greet the freshmen with a speech. Ugh, speeches, bro. Aw, is that all boring? Let's do something way more exciting. I mean, I don't blame Floyd. Like, there aren't many characters I feel inspired by being given a speech from them. Like, just in general, not just in Twisted-Wonderland, but like in general. Like, I can name on both hands the number of characters I'd actually take a speech from. The first one, Erwin Smith from Attack on Titan. If you've seen Attack on Titan, if you've seen his speech, you know. He bro's the GOAT when it comes to speeches, bro. I'd follow him in the battle. Second one, All Might from My Hero Academia. He's not my favorite character, but he gives really good speeches. And they aren't long either. Like, he can give a short, to-the-point speech that does well. Number 3. I'm trying to think of people who have given good speeches. I can't think of anyone. Hold on, are those two? 3. There are definitely other characters that have given good speeches. I just can't remember them. But anyways, number 3, who I would listen to if they gave a speech, Riddle. Not just because I like Riddle, but I think he could give a good speech. I mean, he's given a speech before, technically, right? He's talked a lot, and I try to remember everything he said, but sometimes I can't. Number 4, Enma, Yuken Enma, from season 1. Number 5, actually, yeah, those are the 4 anime characters I can think of at the moment who I'd listen to in a heartbeat if they gave a speech. Anyways, let's move on. Is that boring? Damn. Yeah, what do you want to do that's exciting, Floyd? This will be the freshman's first interaction with the houseboy. It'd be better to avoid overwhelming them, but yeah. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, man. No, it's precisely because it's their first day that we gotta kick things off with a bang. Damn, man. We gotta show him who's boss. I mean, yeah, why are you always like this, Floyd? Valid question, honestly. I don't know if he's like traumatized or anything, but NJ's being easily manipulated again, yeah. He really has it rough. Dealing with that day in and day out while he's borderline torturous for a straight-laced guy like him, yeah, man. Poor Jade. Poor Jade, man. Letting people walk all over him like that. What did you just say? Damn. I'm saying I feel bad for Jade, don't you? Valid question. Are you serious, Trey? How in the world do you get that impression from looking at him? Damn, Riddle. You look surprised. I love how expressive Riddle's faces are. Like, he has some of the most expressive, like, expressions that I've seen. How? I mean, it's pretty obvious. From one vice house horn to another. If you're not simply pulling my leg, then I suggest you go and get new glasses at once. Damn. When you evaluate others, you must observe them more closely. Behold. We needn't intimidate the freshmen so soon after orientation. True. We'll have ample opportunity to do so afterwards, will we not? Exactly. What if we want them to listen to us? We gotta drill into them ASAP. It's much faster that way. It's much faster to chase them away. Well, actually, it'd be much faster just to kill them. If you want to get it done faster. That is only one way to go about it, but it's hardly the best way. True. I like the music, though. I always like the music. Our main goal is not to rule them with fear, but to turn them into pawns loyal to Octave and Hell. Damn. I mean, yeah. That is true. Actually, yeah. Like, fear can only do so much in the long run. But making them loyal... Like, fear cannot always build true loyalty. Manipulation can turn them into can build true loyalty, though. And in order to achieve that, we must earn their confidence. Thus, our first impression is extremely important. Yeah, he's not wrong. Well said, Jay. You clearly know what we're about. Yeah. Trey got bamboozled, didn't he? Then we don't gotta do anything today? No. Precisely. Azu will be in the spotlight today, yeah. I expect you to conduct yourself like a trustworthy mentor, cheerful and kind, fully worthy of their devotion. Damn. That should go without saying. Yeah. Me and Trey both got him completely wrong, man. Fair enough. I was with Trey, but we both got him wrong, man. You were under the impression that Jade is easily manipulated by others, to his detriment? Yeah. That's the impression he had, yeah. That's the impression I had, too. I'm in the same class as Jade, and to be honest, I am as wary of him as I am Floyd. Damn. That's not good. Damn, you could have led with that riddle. Then me and Trey wouldn't have thought anything like that. He's that bad? Or, I guess that's rude to Floyd. Damn, it's nice to see Trey being, like, honest like that. Like, it's, I think obviously he's like, or I guess that's rude to Floyd, but, like, the fact that he's that bad, like, that says a lot. He and Azor are always plotting something, and at times, Jade is the one at the wheel. Damn. Yeah. Well, actually, I mean, it makes sense. From what we've seen, yeah, Jade usually is at the wheel, and Floyd's just doing his own thing, man. By the way, Jade, did you bring the registry of all the freshmen like I asked? Valid question. I don't know why you needed that, but yeah. It is right here. Peruse it at your leisure. Leisure or leisure? In addition to the information requested, home countries, hobbies, tastes, least favorite foods, and more subjects. Damn. Where'd you get all that information, bro? I doubt he questioned them. So genuinely, where did he get that information from? Who'd he rob? Or blackmail to get that information? Because that's a lot of information. I've taken the liberty of cataloging their Magicam accounts as I happen to have access. How? How'd you get that information, man? And what are these IDs marked as secret? Interesting. Don't tell me you didn't find any secret accounts that they were hiding as well. Damn. Damn, man. He's good. Scary. Indeed, I did. They're easy enough to discover, so I went ahead and jotted them down for you. Damn. How? Again, how did he get that information? Ugh. How dreadful. I'm sure they all would be mortified if this record would ever leak to the public. Yeah. Yeah, they would, man. You better take good care of it to ensure that doesn't happen then. Yeah. That's blackmail material right there, man. Now that this document exists, there's nothing I can do to assume responsibility for its safekeeping. Damn. Blackmail material. Blackmailing would probably be the same as ruling by fear. Right? Just like with fear, you can only maintain a loyalty for so long with blackmail before someone's like, you know what, fuck it, whatever, just leak it, do it. Sort of thing. Damn. Yeah, I know, right, Trey? At first glance, it may seem as though Jade only follows, but that is a grave misunderstanding. Yeah, it appears so. I don't blame Trey, man. I don't blame Trey for that reaction. That's how I feel, bro. He has a grand old time making use of them, too, on occasion. Damn. Jade's dangerous, man. Good to know. I've never been more around. Same, bro. Same. I thought Jade was humble, diligent, submissive, and a chronic worrier. Damn. You thought he had all those interestingly bad and good traits. That is a grievous oversight. You really do need to get those glasses checked, Trey. Yeah. Yeah, you might, man. To be fair, I was following Trey's lead. Oh, if it isn't riddle, you should have said something if you were walking behind us. We are in a hurry and therefore have no time to speak with you. Come, Trey. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go, Trey. Let's get out of here. Oh, Trey. As a fellow Vice Householder, I'm really looking forward to working with you this year. Damn. Oof. Say, as am I, man. Right, same here. Yeah, close enough. Fair enough, man. Yeah, man. He's dangerous, bro. He's incredibly dangerous. Okay. I do like his design though, honestly. And I like the illustration, man. He looks so nice in this illustration, bro. I will say in most illustrations, all the characters look majestic. To be honest here. But anyways, damn. I assume that's it. Is there anything there's like 4 seconds left? Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. That was Jade's vignette. That is unfortunate. That really is unfortunate. Poor Trey, man. Me and him got it wrong. We clocked him very wrong. I wonder if Floyd acts aloof and bored, or if he's actually like that. Well, we'll find out because that's the next vignette I'm going to be checking out. But with that said, I'm going to wrap the video up here. Thank you for watching. Check out the Patreon down below for the for the early access. Apologies. Check out Patreon down below for the early access to all the vignettes I'm doing. We have, by this point, we're like 3 or 4 vignettes ahead. By the time you're seeing this, I have no idea actually. I have no idea how many I'm going to be far ahead, but like at the time I'm recording this, I'm like 3 or 4 ahead. But like by the time you're seeing this, might be 1 to 4 or 5 ahead. Maybe, who knows? Maybe 10. Okay, realistically, probably not. I'm probably not going to be doing 10 in a row. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, general, okay, Phil. Hype the video to do more about. With that said, until next time, let us work. Never stop being yourself. Stay safe there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.